when you saw your dad's house, right? Was it the same as it was, basically speaking, when he grew up?
Well, when we went there, my dad rang the doorbell. It's a 3-flat, so he lived on the top floor. And he rang the doorbell, and the intercom came on, and they, hello, ciao. And my dad in Italian said, I used to live here when I was a kid. I have my son here. Do you mind if we come up and see the place? And then, aspetta. So she, I don't know what she was doing, but what we found out later, she was asking her husband if we could come up. So it's the weirdest thing. We walked in, the husband's sitting there in a guinea tea at the table, eating a bowl of pasta. Looked like he just got home from a long day of work. And this guy didn't want this guy didn't want anything to do with us. It was probably the wife going, the son is here. So we went up. We looked around. It was so small. But my father's like, it's my bedroom. I used to share with my brother right here. And this is, oh my God. Like he was like reliving his childhood. He hadn't been back in 50 years. Oh, and now he's seeing it for the first time. Man. With his family living there. And we stayed for a little bit. It was only about, I'd say, 3 minutes tops. Because we wanted to get out there. They had kids. They were all eating dinner. And we were walking through the place. The place is 600 square feet. Right, so and they're eating dinner. They got their fucking laundry hanging out outside the window.
Jeez,
and
it's probably the best goddamn pasta too, right there in his bowl. Probably the best pasta you'd ever had in your life, homemade on the 3rd floor of a fucking flat in this little town. Oh. So cool, bro. So when you came out, was your father just like fucking shocked to see it?
I was. He wasn't. He the whole trip, I think he was stunned that he was there. Yeah. And then when he went back after that, I think he had moments of emotion and whatnot. But while we were there, I didn't really see any of it. I think he was stunned that he was seeing this all again for the first time. And he admittedly had said after the trip that he's like, I was numb when I was there. I couldn't process what I was seeing. I never thought I would be back in my hometown, let alone with my son, seeing where I grew up. But then I started to think, Jesus, could you imagine if you got a knock on your door tomorrow and this woman was like, I used to live here. Do you mind if I take a walk around and show my kids? Fredonia, probably you would. But would you let the person in?
I think I'd have to say, especially if it's a man, if you could get a cop to just hang out in the driveway while you come in, then you go for it. Take a look, and then when you come out, I'll wave the cop away and you leave too. Right?
Wow.
Do I do a full frisk? Well, if anyone came back to your house, though, to ask to do that, you'd be like, hey, J-Lo.
Come on in.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize it's you, Blake Shelton.